Stop for a moment. Listen to that voice inside your head right now. It's saying something like, "Let's see if this actually works," or "I already know this stuff," or "I hope this time it'll be different." That voice? It's the invisible architect of your current life. Carl Jung discovered something that changed everything. 95% of our reality is created by conversations we don't even realize we're having. Silent conversations, automatic ones, constant ones. Over the next minutes, you're going to learn 3 simple keys to transform these conversations and witness the change happen in real time. Because your life isn't the result of what happens to you. It's the result of what you say about what happens to you, especially when no one else is listening. Joseph Murphy made a disturbing discovery. Your subconscious records everything you say to yourself, 24 hours a day, without judging whether it's true or false. It's like having an extremely obedient assistant who doesn't understand sarcasm. When you say, "I'm always running late," it notes, "Instructions received, always run late." When you say, "I can't get organized," it confirms, "Organization permanently disabled." It's not malicious. It's pure programming. Your subconscious doesn't question, doesn't analyze, doesn't doubt. It simply obeys with surgical precision every word you repeat to yourself. Here's your first simple exercise. For the next 2 minutes, become the silent observer of your own mind. Don't change anything. Just notice what kind of conversation is happening in there. Most people are shocked by what they discover. Maybe you'll notice a constant inner critic, or a pessimist who always expects the worst, or someone who apologizes all the time for existing. Notice anything interesting? This awareness you just awakened is the first step to rewriting the code of your reality, because you can't change what you can't see. And now, you're seeing. There's a massive difference between 2 phrases that seem similar. Listen, "I hope I get that job," versus "I trust that the right opportunity will manifest." Same situation, 2 completely different identities. The first is energetic begging. You're asking the universe for permission. The second is spiritual decree. You're collaborating with it. Tracy discovered that successful people naturally use decree language. Frustrated people use begging language. The difference isn't in the external situation, it's in the internal conversation. Let's practice right now. Think of something you want in your life. First, phrase it how you normally would. Probably something like, "I hope that," or "I wish that," or "if only." Now translate it into power language. Instead of, "I hope to be happy," try, "I choose to cultivate the happiness that already exists within me." Instead of, "I wish I had more money," try, "I'm aligning my energy with abundance." Instead of, "I hope this works out," try, "I trust the divine process that's already in motion." Feel that energetic difference? It's not just semantics. You just shifted your vibrational identity. This is the language Jesus used when he said, "And so it is." The difference between begging and decreeing is the difference between who you think you are and who you really are. Here's something fascinating. Your current life is a perfect photograph of the conversations you've had with yourself over the past 5 years. Neville Goddard called this the law of assumption. We don't manifest what we want. We manifest who we assume ourselves to be. Look around you right now. Your relationships, your bank account, your health, your work. Each area is a mirror of your predominant internal words. If your financial life is chaotic, somewhere inside you there's a constant conversation about money never working out for me. If your relationships are conflicted, there's an internal dialogue about people always let me down. It's mathematical, it's relentless, it's perfect. Let's do some reality archaeology together. Choose an area of your life that isn't where you'd like it to be. Now be brutally honest. What kind of conversation do you have about that area when you're alone? This will never change. I'm not good at this. It's too hard for me. It's not meant for people like me. Found the sabotaging conversation? Congratulations. You just discovered the secret code that's creating that reality. Carl Jung said that, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. You just made it conscious. Now imagine if, instead of that limiting conversation, you cultivated daily, I'm learning to navigate this with wisdom. Or, every day I become more skilled in this area. Or simply, I trust my process of growth. Same external situation, completely new internal reality. And when the internal reality changes, the external has no choice but to follow. Neuroscience proves it. It takes 21 days to form a new neural pathway. That means you're exactly 21 days away from a completely different life, just by changing your internal conversations. Here's your simple protocol for the next 21 days. Morning, 30 seconds. Upon waking, before grabbing your phone, ask, what conversation will I have with myself today? Consciously choose a power phrase to repeat. Midday, 30 seconds. Stop and observe. What conversation is dominating my mind? If it's limiting, immediately replace it with your power phrase. Evening, 30 seconds. Before sleep, review. How did I speak to myself today? Forgive the slip-ups. Program your subconscious. Tomorrow, I speak to myself with more love and power. 90 seconds a day, 21 days. New neurological identity. Dr. Joe Dispenza proved that this simple practice literally rewires the brain. You're not just changing words, you're installing a new version of yourself. And if you've made it this far, it's because something inside you already knows it's time for real transformation. If this message resonated deeply with you, consider subscribing and joining us on this journey, because you deserve access to more practical tools for inner transformation. And we're here for this journey alongside you. There's a subtle but powerful difference between people who manage to transform their lives and those who remain trapped in the same patterns. Those who transform treat their internal words as sacred decrees. Those who stay stuck treat them as casual comments. When someone truly transformed says to themselves, I'm becoming more prosperous each day, it's not wishful thinking. It's recognition of a movement that's already happening. It's alignment with a greater truth. Hermes Trismegistus said, as above, so below, as within, so without. Your internal words are the within. Your external life is the without. The correspondence is exact. This means you don't need to convince anyone of anything, not even the universe. You simply need to align your words with who you really are. And who are you really? An infinitely powerful being who temporarily forgot their own power. Your new internal conversations are simply the process of remembering. Now, you have the 3 keys: awareness of the internal recorder, decree language, the 21-day protocol. This isn't information, this is transformation. Your next internal conversation will be different because now you know it's being heard, not by some distant universe, by your present subconscious, and it's waiting for your new instructions. If this video awakens something within you, leave a like so more people can find this content. Share in the comments. What limiting internal conversation did you discover about yourself? And what will be your new power phrase? Subscribe to the channel for more practical content on inner transformation, because the awakening journey is better when shared. Remember, you're not trying to convince anyone of anything. You're simply aligning your words with who you really are. Start today. Start now. With the next word you say to yourself, change begins in the silence of your own mind.